Hello, good evening, everyone. Once again, this is Srilatha Channapragada, Principal, Pallavi International School, Keesara, right in front of you for another podcast for the evening. So today's occasion is our preschool graduation day, where the PP2 students have graduated to grade 1, and we had a beautiful celebration. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇంగ్లీష్ నుంచి కొంచెం తెలుగులోకి స్విచ్ అవుతాను. మీరు ఫిదా మూవీ చూసే ఉంటారు కదా. నెక్స్ట్ హిట్ 2 మూవీ చూసి ఉంటారు. అలాగే ఈ నగరానికి ఏమైంది మూవీ కూడా చూసి ఉంటారు. అదేంటి స్కూల్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ శ్రీలత చెన్నప్రగడ మూవీ గురించి ఎందుకు మాట్లాడుతోంది అని అనుకుంటున్నారు కదా. రైట్ నౌ ఐ హ్యావ్ అ వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఉమెన్ who is sitting right in front of me in my cabin, and her name is Geetha Bhaskar. She is the CEO of a beautiful art organization called INDFAME. So Geetha Bhaskar ma'am, welcome to Pallavi International School, Keesara.
Namaste ma'am, and beautiful lady అని అన్నారు. You should have said old lady అన్నది. Probably you should change the ad.
Old is gold, so old is beautiful.
Old is gold, correct. So old people have lot of things to say, lot of experiences in life. So నాది వచ్చి because I was also an artist, I'm inclined to art, and I was an art teacher, and I am still an art teacher, art facilitator. నాకు ఏంటంటే with all the experiences I have compiled a course called INDFAME art course for the schools.
Yeah. సో మ్యామ్, ఈ INDFAME గురించి ఇంకొంచెం తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నాము. మిమ్మల్ని మేమందరం కూడా ఫిదా మూవీలో అత్తయ్య క్యారెక్టర్లో చూసి చాలా చాలా మురిసిపోయాము. మరి మీ అక్కడ ఉండే యాక్సెంట్కి, నేను మిమ్మల్ని కలిసిన తర్వాత మీకున్న కంప్లీట్లీ డిఫరెంట్ యాక్సెంట్కి నేనైతే నిజంగానే ఫిదా అయిపోయాను.
అంటే ఇట్లా తెలుగే మాట్లాడతాం కదా.
కరెక్టే, కానీ మీరు ఎలా, హౌ మేడం, మీరు యు ఆర్ అన్ ఆర్ట్ ఫెసిలిటేటర్. ఫ్రమ్ బీయింగ్ అన్ ఆర్ట్ ఫెసిలిటేటర్ యూ మూవ్డ్ ఆన్ టు బికమ్ an actor in the movies, and then parallelly you are running this beautiful INDFAME organization. Ma'am, she goes personally to every school that she is associated with. She takes control of all the art teachers, and this beautiful networking of art that she collates is amazing. I just can't tell you how unless and until you come and experience it. So we are very happy to have Geetha Bhaskar ma'am as a mentor for our art program for grades 1 to 10, which is the INDFAME. Ma'am, nene ekku maatladestunnanu. So I want you to talk more about INDFAME, more about art program, and why art is important in our merging with the curriculum.
నాకంటే ఎక్కువ మీరందరు చెప్తేనే అది దాంట్లో ఏదో ఓకే ఉంది అనేది నమ్ముతారు. ఎందుకంటే ఆర్ట్ అంటే ఇట్స్ ఓన్లీ డ్రాయింగ్ అనుకుంటారు, ఓన్లీ కలరింగ్ విత్ ఇన్ ద లైన్స్ అనేసి. సో దేర్ ఇట్సెల్ఫ్ వీఆర్ కర్బింగ్ ద క్రియేటివ్ థింకింగ్ ఇన్ ద చైల్డ్. వేరెక్కడ రాదు కదా క్రియేటివ్ థింకింగ్. దే హ్యావ్ టు గో బై ద బౌండెడ్ బుక్స్, టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్, అండ్ దే హ్యావ్ టు గో బై ద టీచర్, ఇన్స్ట్రక్టర్. సో ఓన్లీ ఇన్ ది ఆర్ట్ క్లాస్ ఒక చెట్టు డ్రా చేయమని చెప్తే అందరు ఒకటే చెట్టు డ్రా చేయరు. ఆ బోర్డు మీద గీస్తే మాత్రం అదే కాపీ కొడతారు. సో ఐ డోంట్ లైక్ దట్ ఆల్సో. చెట్టు ఒకటి డ్రా చేయండి, ఏ చెట్టు అయినా డ్రా చేయండి అని అంటే ఈచ్ వన్ విల్ బీ డ్రాయింగ్ అ డిఫరెంట్ ట్రీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ అన్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఈచ్ వన్. ఒకరొకరు, కొంతమంది ఎండిపోయిన చెట్టు డ్రా చేయొచ్చు, కొంతమంది వెరీ బిగ్ బనానా ప్లాంట్ డ్రా చేయొచ్చు, కొంతమంది కొబ్బరి చెట్టు డ్రా చేయొచ్చు, కొంతమంది మ్యాంగోస్ దే మే గివ్ అ ఫ్లవరింగ్ ప్లాంట్, దే మే గివ్ సమ్ ఫ్రూట్స్ ఆల్సో. ఎడిషన్స్ పెడతారనమాట. బికాస్ టీచర్ నా చెట్టు బాగుండాలి అన్న దాంతో ఈచ్ వన్ విల్ బీ గివింగ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్. సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ ఇన్ ది ఆర్ట్ క్లాస్. 40 minutes అంటారు, పిల్లలు వచ్చి సెటిల్ అయ్యేవరకు 30 minutes చాలు మ్యామ్ టు టెల్ దెమ్ సంథింగ్, అండ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ అగైన్ దే వాంట్ టు డూ సంథింగ్ better అన్నది. So I have experienced it with so many of my students who are still doing wonders, and I have experienced it with my son also, who's an artist, and I never taught them. So art నేర్పియొద్దు, it రావాలి బయటికి, it should come out. You can't teach.
Correct.
You shouldn't teach also.
Yeah, understand ma'am, we shouldn't teach, but to bring in an art program into the school, దానికి ఒక డెఫినేషన్ ఉండాలి, దానికి ఒక బౌండరీ వాల్ ఉండాలి, దానికి ఒక కరికులం కూడా ఉండాలి. సో వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఇస్ యువర్ కరికులం?
నాకు NEP వచ్చినాక I was so worried, in a way I was really happy that they are giving importance to art. ఎందుకంటే ఆర్ట్ అన్నది ఏందనంటే ఏదో అంటే ప్రాప్స్ చేయడము, స్కూల్లో చార్ట్స్ చేయడము, వీటికే ఎక్కువ ఆర్ట్ టీచర్స్ని వాడుకుంటారు. అండ్ ఆర్ట్ వచ్చి వాళ్ళకి బుక్స్ ఇచ్చేసి ఏదో డ్రాయింగ్ చేయండి, ఒక ఇల్లు, ఒక కొబ్బరి చెట్టు, ఒక సన్ను డ్రా చేస్తారు అంతే. సో సమ్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ హూ ఆర్ రియలీ టాలెంటెడ్, హూ సీన్ ఆర్ట్ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్.
కరెక్ట్.
అండ్ దెన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్, ఇవన్నీ పెరుగుతాయి అన్నమాట. సో నాకు ఏందనంటే ఐ వాజ్ ఆల్వేస్ థింకింగ్, యూ షుడ్ గివ్ దెమ్ అ ప్లేన్ పేజ్ అండ్ టెల్ దెమ్ టు గివ్ దెమ్ అ థీమ్. సో వెన్ ఎన్ఈపి సెడ్ bring art into other subjects, I was always feeling other subjects should come into art, like how Leonardo da Vinci brought science and maths into art. ఆయనది మొనాలిసా మాత్రమే మనకు తెలుసు, కానీ ఫేమస్ అయిపోయింది. కానీ ఆయన చేసిన బర్డ్ ఫ్లైట్ గురించి రీసెర్చ్, సైన్స్ అబౌట్ హ్యూమన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సో వెల్, Vitruvian man, and so many aspects of subjects is brought into art. Atlane there are so many artists who have given. William Hogarth అనేది, he wanted to bring about a change in the society. So he tried to make prints. He made art, took prints and he distributed to bring about a change. So art can be used for so many things. Now if at all, now you are running a program, you need to intimate to the parents. So you're not going to just give it black and white.
Exactly.
You are going to design it. You're going to design it, and you're very careful about designing it in such a way that nobody else has designed. So you want that individuality, you want that attraction, you want to convey something that better than somebody else, or you want to make the parents feel that yes, this is our school, we are proud to have our child in the school anesi vallu akkadi nunchi kuda they will be thinking every little thing matters, isn't it?
Correct.
So atla nenu ee program endante it is mostly on mana subjects lane unnai ma'am. Nature is there, okay, about maths is there, about English it is there, about language communication skills, and then about 5 elements of the earth, ivanni unnai, friendship, relationship, everything can be brought about with the subjects and art. Suppose you take photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is one subject in class 6 or something. So I have taken reference from all the subjects, one lesson. I cannot take all the lessons, but then it is just a starting point where some lessons are very important. Photosynthesis is very important, I feel. It's a beautiful subject. So adi you don't see the root. If the root is not there, will the plant stand? Will the heavy tree stand?
Correct.
So the root is doing so much to hold the plant. Who is the root in your family? Yes. Then the trunk, it's holding, and the branches, okay, and it gives fruits, flowers. You are those fruits and flowers. So who's helping to give out those flowers and the fruits? Wow. And what does the leaf do? The leaf is the happiest kitchen. It is making food over there. Yes. And from where all does it take the ingredients? Does it go to a shop to buy like how your mother goes? No, it takes from the sunlight, fire, water from the roots, okay, and it has the pigment, the masala in it, chlorophyll. So now come on, imagine however you want. Photosynthesis is the topic, and you're going to imagine and blow it out in art, not in the science class.
Wow.
But in the art class, they come up with beautiful expressions. Not one will be the same. Some of them will just simply write. Writing is also part of it, because expression, poetry or story, they write. They write conversation between mango and banana.
Oh my God.
You bring out the nutrients of I am like this, I have this, I have carrot, I have this, I have that. What do you have? No, I have this, I have that. So that is how in a very creative way, in a creative way, in a very casual way, they they bring those subjects, those elements into the art class, portraying something which will go into the mind more clearer. They'll hold it in the mind for a longer period. Now you have domains of the earth, say lab ani petna, because it's a vast subject. Lab in the 7th class we have, I think, lithosphere, atmosphere, biosphere and hydrosphere. The same thing we teach in the art class. Draw the seascape, landscape, skyscape antam. It is the same thing.
Exactly.
So we only have to connect the dots. That's it. So that is how the program goes. And if you ask me, I'll go on about it, because for each class, each month, 6 months we run the program. Each month it is a different topic. Inka Miru, sorry ma'am, Inka Miru, you didn't take up nursery. From nursery, scribbling, Fibonacci rule antam. Go round, 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 round. If you tell the child to scribble, it will scribble in spikes. Some of them will scribble just in spikes. That shows, their all their energies are coming. Like, okay, draw the sunflower. It's a beautiful sunflower that is going around. All the petals are arranged so well. Now come on, draw a flower, scribble the flower. So they start with the scribbling. And then in EY1 and EY2, it is totally on stories. Ellie, Billy, no foreign names. Ellie, Billy. So Billy goes and brings, for example, brings all the letters of the alphabet. Ellie goes and steals 5. A-E-I-O-U.
Oh my
The
God,
vowels.
lovely story.
So like that we go on. And Hatili, Titili for EY2. Hatili and Titili, because Hatili and Titili are connected. They belong to the proboscis family. So you think butterfly is such a delicate insect and connected to the elephant, which is so heavy, massive, because of the sucking tube. There is also a monkey which belongs to the proboscis family, because of the sucking tube. So they are friends. So there, you bring about knowledge. And this program is triangular. This year, I have printed the themes on the first page and the last page. 3 themes in the beginning, 3 themes in the beginning, and then 3 themes behind. So for the 6 months, it's a 60-page book, and ITC has come forward to give the books for us. And the government of Telangana Cultural Department has approved this course. So that's an honor to us. And your children will be getting certificates from the government. I know certificates are very useful, because it helped my son get into a college with all his profile certificates. So this is how the program goes. All the pages will be blank and the topics will be given, and it works triangular: the student, the school, and the parent. So when I give an idea, teacher may get another idea. And when the teacher gets another idea, the parent may get another idea. So we'll all become, walking encyclopedia to the child. We'll all give lot of information to the child, and that will be remembered well with colors and writings.
So nice, ma'am. I can only say one word: awestruck. I'm like struck at you. If you're sitting in this room, you can explain, when you can explain so much. When you're in the class, I know what you can do. Wonders. I feel like I'm a child right now, and you are my biology teacher.
Oh my God.
I'm so happy. And this program is really working out. Dear audience, children are overwhelmingly coming up with their own creativity. Indaka ma'am మీరు చెప్పారు స్టేజ్ పైన పేరెంట్స్తో మాట్లాడుతూ, art is all about inner creativity and individual creativity. I became a fan of yours.
Thank you
and
so
that is the
much.
statements. And
Probably.
it's so correct. Inner creativity and individual creativity, which no person can copy. So when one individual is, in the process of creating something of our own, the immense happiness that we produce inside, and that converts into a positive energy, and this in an invisible way, it is building the personality of the child also, is what I try to understand. So many children came and told me also, ma'am, these topics are creating, a huge wave inside us, and we're feeling so satisfied. There are many children, who are depressed, who feel lonely. I feel this kind of art programs, if they can be implemented for such kind of children, they come back to their original. I think, ma'am, you should investigate more on this. And as I was just speaking to you, Amir Khan made one movie. I think all of them know that. You should also make one movie and let the world know. Many movies would have come, but in the localized impact, if you can just jump in and take some time to create such kind of content, and give more content to the society. I think
I feel schools are my theaters. They will go around and give me more audiences.
yeah, and we are one of those theaters, and thank God that, and thank you
that
Geetha Bhaskar ma'am is connected with us, and I'm really very proud of her. Thank you, dear audience, for being with us and understanding kind of art. But ma'am has many examples, and I'm sure she would also have learnt through her program, which is being implemented in several schools in Hyderabad. Through her program, she also would have discovered many children coming up with new innovative ideas. I'm sure, ma'am, you also would have discovered.
Learning.
You are learning.
Teachers
Every
learn
art
more
is a learning piece for you.
Every child is a book to a teacher.
Exactly.
We are all learning. We are all learners than the children.
I know.
We learn a lot from them. And as an art teacher, I think we'll be learning more.
Very true.
Because they come uninhibited there.
Yes.
They let out the child. This is the time when you have to capture their emotions, capture their talents. You will know where they are going. Like one child in one of the schools has every theme, he has an astronaut there. Astronaut over there. And I'm నాకు art అంటే పిచ్చి ఏమో మరి పిల్లల్ని చూస్తే పిచ్చి ఇంకా. So my neighbor, one little boy, I would call him, I would stick papers on the wall and I tell him to draw. He would always come, auntie, and he would draw. So in his drawing, he would always have ladder to the moon. Maybe he'll become
any drawing ladder to the moon.
Ladder to the moon. And when I had an exhibition of my school students' works, all my old students also I brought in. There was a wonderful exhibition where KTR Garu also came, and the inauguration, though I invited him, the inauguration was by that little child.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So nice. That is how children are the future, ma'am. Yes. They are the future. They are going to talk about India even more. True. And I think we are all responsible in giving them the best that we can.
Exactly. And that's the very reason why we started this podcast,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much.
We also wanted to give whatever little best we can through the media.
Wonderful.
These days media is super
powerful.
fast and it's so powerful. So we really want more people to watch this, and more people should start understanding why creativity is so very important, not only for the purpose of creativity in the books, but also this creativity builds a stronger nation. After 25 years, if this youth should become responsible global citizens, and we should produce more responsible individuals from India, I think art plays a vital role.
Vital role, yes. Even in their life, even whatever stress comes. Schooling itself plays a role, ma'am. Every period, maths is for 40 minutes, say. After that, you get off to science or language class. So in maths, when you get 100 and you get to the next class, if you are jumping and with joy, the bell rings, you have to cut off over there and go to the next class. It's a beautiful concept. So you don't carry that there. You don't take that from that threshold to this.
Correct.
And even when you're working, you forget your threshold of the house and you come out, you think only about your work. Again, when you go back home, you think about that. So that is already done in the school period wise, every period. So if you get a 0 and if you go and sit in the science class, you will not be listening to the teacher. You'll only be carrying those emotions over there.
Exactly.
So that cutoff point is beautifully designed in the schools itself as a timetable, and art plays a very vital role where they can also express themselves.
Well said, ma'am. I think if I sit with you like this, I can go hours and hours. I'm a very good listener, and ma'am is also equally a very good speaker. So we can go on and on, but I know there's a lot of, a lot of hard work, smart work that we people need to do. So for now, thank you very much, Geetha ma'am.
Thank you so much.